Good morning. Today's devotion: Be strong and courageous. God is with you. Scripture reading Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua needed a word from the Lord to take up the huge task that was ahead of him. He had to be strong. There was no room for fear or discouragement. After Moses went to be with the Lord, the whole responsibility of taking the people of Israel to the promised land and settling them in their respective allotted portions was on him. He had to swallow the pain of losing his dear master and do the needful. Joshua was chosen many years prior to his taking up this position. Joshua was a brave young man who emerged as a leader and a right-hand man to Moses. He was obedient and loyal. He fought the first battle at Rephidim against Amalekites as Moses held up his staff. God told Moses to write everything down as a memory and teach Joshua. Joshua was being trained by God under the leadership of Moses. And when it was time for him to be in Moses' shoes, God was with him as he was with Moses. He led Israel across Jordan to the promised land. Wow! He and Caleb were the only two men who started in Egypt and reached the promised land because of their faithfulness. Joshua led Israel to victory over Jericho, a strong and fenced city. He fought for the Gibeonites, the only time in human history where the sun did not set till Joshua won over his enemies. Joshua did great exploits for God because God was with him. He trusted the God whose mighty hand he had seen on Moses and on Israel. He set an example and challenged Israel to follow God. He took bold decisions for the Lord. He completed the unfinished work of Moses. Joshua lived for 110 years and served God faithfully all his life. Joshua anchored himself on the promise of God, that God was with him wherever he went and in whatever he did, just as God was with Moses. Today, if you are entrusted with a responsibility, be encouraged. God is with you and you will do great things for God. Be blessed.